Hello! Thank you for coming to this video today, guys. I really appreciate it. This video is not clickbait. I'm going to be showing you guys how Yoroi is the most important thing for Cardano to have 1 million plus users. I'm going to be showing you guys some examples of that. There's going to be a lot of cool information in this video, but before we jump into that, the best way you can support me is delegating your ADA to Bloom and Bloom 2. So you ask why? Why delegate your ADA to Bloom and Bloom 2? Well, I mean, just this epoch, we have 89 blocks on Bloom and 51 on Bloom 2. We have over 3,000 different addresses delegated to our pool, so that adds some security towards that minimum cost per epoch, and we will be ready as soon as Goguen comes around. And yeah, the other way you can support this channel is pretty simple. It's just downloading the Brave browser. The Brave browser is awesome. You actually download the Brave browser, it blocks ads, and it blocks those trackers within those ads, and then also pays you in cryptocurrency. So not only are you protecting your data, you're protecting and you're getting paid in cryptocurrency at the same time. So it's pretty sweet. And then also I have a new channel. It's called Big Pay Clips. If you guys want to check this out, it'll be a link down below. I'm just going to take clips from my podcast and other things that I don't feel are right for this channel and put them on this channel, so I could appreciate some support over there. Also, if you guys enjoyed this video, please just leave a like, a comment, and turn on that notification bell. The YouTube algorithm is very harsh, especially for cryptocurrency YouTubers. So by turning on that notification bell, you support me greatly. So thank you guys. Let's jump into the video. So this video is going to require me to give you guys a little context on what's happening in the Ethereum ecosystem, right? And a lot of people in the Cardano ecosystem, not most, but some, they don't really know what's going on with Ethereum, and I think that's very bad. You need to know what's going on with Ethereum to see what Cardano can do in the future. I realized that myself, and I've really been looking into it and trying to figure out essentially what we can do better, and also what Ethereum has done well. You know, they've done a lot of things well. It's really cool to be able to use your utility token in different ways other than just staking. So I've been personally doing a deep dive into Ethereum, and then also I'm going to be checking out other decentralized chains. So even though it's not really decentralized, it's like kind of pseudo decentralized. I'm going to be checking out the Binance chain. I'm going to essentially just be going, like, maybe I'll check out EOS. I might check out Tron. I'm not going to put any money into it, but I'm going to check it out, see what they're offering. And even though one of those is centralized, it'd be nice to see what they can offer and kind of the dApps, right? So, but in this video, we're just going to be talking about Ethereum, and we're going to be essentially talking about how Yoroi is essential for Cardano to participate in the dApps ecosystem, and then especially the DeFi and the yield farming and how and all that stuff, providing liquidity. And I'm just going to be educating you guys on that today. So you need to have a little background knowledge. So you've probably heard of it before, but real quick, you can go to app.uniswap.org. It's really cool. And you actually connect it to this wallet called MetaMask, and it's kind of like Yoroi. I mean, that's the best way I can compare it. So you pull up MetaMask right here, and look, you can see I have $20 in Ether, ETH, and this is kind of like Yoroi. You know, you have the Yoroi symbol here. You can click that, bring it up, and you can click the MetaMask symbol. So when you're here, you can go to swap, and what's so cool about this is you can swap any ERC token or ERC20 token for another one, right? So say I have some BAT, thanks to your guys' lovely donations. I appreciate that. So you can click BAT, and then you can select another token. So say I want to transfer that to Ethereum, and then you can max that out. So all 751 BAT for this amount of Ethereum. And then, so this is where the problems with Ethereum come in. But think about how cool this is. You know, if you guys haven't used this before, it's amazing. The fact that you can use a decentralized protocol to exchange ERC20 tokens, right? That's really cool. And this is one of the key reasons why MetaMask has over 1 million users. And we're going to be looking at a chart in a second on that. But I mean, look how simple this is. You know, you put in the BAT that you want. You know, there's going to be a slippage amount that you can change in here. So essentially, yeah, slippage tolerance, essentially how much you're willing to lose. And yeah, and then you can just swap it. You approve it, and then you swap it for Ethereum or Ether. And then you have that. And what's so cool is it's actually all attached to the ledger the same way Yoroi is, right? So MetaMask is the same thing where, I don't know if you guys have used Adalite, but Adalite has it so you can actually just do mnemonic phrases. And I've always kind of felt weird about doing that with the web browser. So I personally like to use the ledger. And this is why it's so important. So when you go to do this transaction, so you feel secure, you have your ledger plugged in or Bluetoothed in, and they ask you first you have to allow smart contracts on here. Then they ask you, would you like to accept this? Yes. Okay, so then it goes through. So it's awesome, right? I mean, it's really cool. But one thing is the transaction time, right? This is where the problems come with Ethereum. I mean, people can even, so you can pay like $7 or $8 for a transaction sometimes, and then it won't even go through, right? I mean, that's a huge issue. Imagine only having, because, Cardano tries to focus on the people that don't have that much money sometimes, so, and I want to say sometimes because it's not all the time, but so say you only have $500, and you've been saving that up for a year or something, you're in some village and you're trying to do a transaction on this website, on Uniswap. Well, $5 or $7 or $10 is a huge percentage, so it really does suck to pay those high fees. And then also the fact that the trade might not even go through for that much. And so that's a huge problem. But when you're going to take a look at MetaMask, because this is important, and a lot of people were like, oh, Ethereum's doing well, MetaMask is doing well. Why is this important to Cardano? Because, I mean, let's think about it, right? So this is the graph right here. So if we look at 7/2020, right, we're currently in 10/2020. They reached, or really it was 6/2020, right near the end, they reached 500,000 monthly active users, which is crazy important, right? And then in just 2 months' time, or really 2.25 months' time, they doubled that past 1 million users. I mean, how insane is that? To me, that's amazing. And it's like, well, why is that so important for Cardano? Because this is getting people educated on yield farming and on DeFi, and anyone that knows how to use cryptocurrency is always going to be interested in going to the best cryptocurrency or going to an alternative that's cheaper and faster. And this is so important to Cardano, and that's why I wanted to show you guys like what MetaMask is real quick, right? Because all of these people coming into the ecosystem and they're paying $8 or $9 transaction fees, but they still love DeFi. They love cryptocurrency. They love what's being accomplished here. They love being able to swap their tokens on a decentralized exchange. I mean, it's amazing. It really is. And I think a lot of people are kind of realizing that. I mean, just the double in active users alone on this, I mean, that's insane, right? So we'll go ahead and take a look at MetaMask. So I showed you what it looked like over here. It's just a browser extension for either Brave or Chrome. I'm not sure if it's on Firefox or not. So look, this is like the nice one. You can send, you can buy, and what happens if we were to actually click approve? This would come up right here. It would say, are you sure? And then after you click yes on there, it'll come up on here, and then you double confirm it on here, and you're good to go, right? So then if you go to, actually I should just show you how to do that. So if you click MetaMask right here, and then you click expand view, it takes you to this page right here. We got a much bigger view, and this looks more like Yoroi. It's even simpler than Yoroi. I mean, I really like the way Yoroi looks. I like the multi-wallet function. You can do that in here as well. A lot of the details and stuff is kind of hidden in the background, right? But I mean, it's pretty nice. I mean, I do like MetaMask, and this is where Yoroi comes in. So Yoroi has to provide the same functionality for Uniswap, right? Cardano's version of Uniswap, Cardano's version of anything, right? And that's exactly what Yoroi needs to do to bring 1 million users over to Cardano, right? So we have to have better fees, or less fees essentially. We have to have better time, I mean, if sometimes you can wait 7 minutes for a transaction on Ethereum. I mean, I'm sure you guys do too, but instant, I want 20 seconds, a minute tops, and I mean, who likes waiting 7 minutes? Because what I was doing, because I'm so new to Ethereum, is my transaction wouldn't go through in 5 to 10 minutes, and I would just do another one like an idiot, And I think for people to actually be interested in dApps and in Cardano, it has to be simpler, It can't be I click yes, and then I wait 7 minutes, and I'm not sure if it even goes through. There needs to be like a loading bubble. There needs to be like information, and currently there's not with MetaMask, and that's essentially what I'm getting at in this video, is to show you guys how important it is that MetaMask just hit 1 million monthly users, because there's no reason that Yoroi can't do the same as long as we provide an incentive for these people to come over here. And it's going to work the same way. You're going to have a website, app.uniswap or app.adaswap.org, and you're going to be able to trade all of these tokens with another party in a trustless system across the world. And the way you're going to do that is by doing it on this website, and it directly links to Yoroi, and Yoroi is going to come up and say, are you sure? Yes. And then since you have your Yoroi or your ledger hooked up to Yoroi, You're going to click yes on that system, and it's just going to work. And I just I wanted people to know about that. I mean, how important Yoroi is for this ecosystem, and I think that is where Emergo is coming from when they made Yoroi, is specifically to have the functionality of MetaMask, right? You know, they built all of this Rust library. Rust is the programming language it's built in, that interacts with Cardano node. And I think if you guys watched my first podcast with Sebastian, he was calling to action for people to build out that library even more, you know, and that's why it's so important to build out that Rust library, and for people to see how important Yoroi is for the future of the ecosystem, especially when it comes to dApps, you know, and smart contracts, and people being able to interact with it through the web. Because, I mean, actually taking a look at Uniswap, it's really nice, you know. Over here, you can provide liquidity and you get paid in the token for that. I mean, I honestly just cannot wait for this stuff to be on ADA, you know. But yep, that was just a little quick video. I'm going to keep doing this Ethereum stuff. I'm going to be doing a little bit more information on the other cryptocurrencies as well. If you guys enjoyed this video, please type in the comments down below. Say, hey, keep doing a research for you, because I do like checking out these other coins and kind of making some ties into Cardano and seeing how Cardano can benefit from looking at these other ones. But yep, just leave a comment down below if you enjoyed it. So I want more of these. But yep, that was the video today, guys. Just a little quick one. I hope you guys all have a wonderful rest of your week. I'm going to be doing a podcast on Sunday with Shweta. It's going to be at 12 p.m. EST. So make sure you guys are there. Or it's 1 p.m. EST. I apologize for that. But hit that notification bell if you liked. Leave a like. Have a wonderful day.